dengan jamin polis jam 9.45 tadi, dan beliau sakit sebab sakit belakang dan mula sakit belakangnya mula sebab dia telah terbaring di atas simen yang sejuk di dalam sel polis tadi semalam, dan tadi pagi dia rasa memang di dalam kesakitan dan dia minta maaf tak boleh jumpa di sini sekarang dan memberi PC. Dia akan balik. Di rumah ada seorang doktor yang menunggu yang akan memberi dia rawatan. Lepas itu jam lebih kurang 2 dia akan mengadakan satu press conference. Saya rasa memang mengikut undang-undang, bila seseorang dah memberi kerjasama dan bila kes belum siap lagi untuk keputusan untuk mendakwa atau tidak, biasanya bail jamin polis diberi. Dan nampaknya di sini mereka ada ikut peraturan, walaupun kami semalam kita harap dia akan dibebaskan semalam, tetapi nampaknya mereka belum habis buat kenyataan. Ini memang dikatakan non-bailable, tapi kebiasaannya diberi jamin oleh mahkamah. Dan biasanya dibagi. Mereka mengatakan mereka ingin mengambil kenyataan secara statement. Dan satu lagi prosedur adalah untuk mendapatkan spesimen untuk mungkin DNA ke apa. So kami telah kami menasihati dia jangan bagi spesimen untuk DNA sebab memang sudah ada daripada dulu, mereka sudah ada DNA, so tak perlu. Tapi untuk pemeriksaan biasa tu kami benarkanlah. Tak ada, tapi ujian biasa, periksa biasa je. Kita nasihatkan.
Patient message is what? Medical check-up?
Just normal superficial model body check only. Tak ada
any medical check-up?
Tak ada DNA, because DNA mereka sudah ada. Dan DNA biasanya ambil sekali selama-lamanya ada.
How about the bill? Is it with any condition?
No condition. We come back on the 18th. Are you ready? 18th of August for biasa dia panggil balik to renew the bail atau tak ada lah. Biasa.
So 18th of August you have to report to IPK.
We'll come back to IPK. Yeah.
Did they give any specific time?
Yeah?
Any specific time?
No,
what time,
normally
time?
we will come at about 9 or 10.
In the morning
we call the IO, ask him what time he wants to. He's free, then we come.
Okay.
Biasa, they're quite flexible.
18 August
Yes.
Morning lah.
Normally morning.
So they're not giving time limit like last time lah?
Tak ada. They so far no.
What is upsetting is how his detention overnight and forced to sleep on a cold cement floor was completely avoidable. It's not necessary. And I want to say this is a complete abuse of power. At 11 o'clock last night we were back here. He could have been released on police bail. We gave our undertaking. We said release him. We bring him back tomorrow. And today's statement was just a half an hour. So he spent the unnecessary night in the lockup, suffering. And today when I saw him at 8:30, he was in pain. His back injury is there, it's constant, and it aggravated. And he was in pain during even the short further statement. And that's why we sent him home now. A doctor is on the way there to give him medication to get him comfortable. We explained it. Okay, let me say this. Okay, several reasons, and he would be explaining this at 2 o'clock as well. First, we don't trust the system. In his trial in 98 and 99, DNA evidence was fabricated, and this is proven. It's a matter of record on the court proceedings. Okay, and the key people involved then are the key people also now, except now they're in much more powerful positions. What was the IO then is now the IGP, and so on. What was the senior prosecutor then is now AG. So they're even more powerful, and they are capable of. We believe they are directing things. They are capable of doing things. They're capable of doing the same thing. And we have exposed and will continue to expose a pattern of fabrication of evidence. So we have no reason to trust the system. And we told IO that we said we don't. We're not casting any aspersions on you personally. But once the sample leaves you, there's no control. Anything can happen. And as long as the complainant is also under police care, I don't use the word custody, police care, anything is possible because the police are part of the problem. The police were part of the fabrication of evidence in 1999. There's no reason for us to suspect otherwise this time. Second, Dato Sri said, you already have my DNA. So if you really need my DNA, you already have it. So I don't need to give it. Third, we also said, is it really relevant? Let me give you an example. I give a hypothetical example. Girl A alleges rape by boy B in a place. Boy B says, my defense is I was with my 5 other friends at that time. Do you need DNA to solve the case? Of course not. Common sense. What do? You go and ask those 5 people, is that story true? And you can solve it. You know who's telling the truth, who's not. So, DNA is not necessary all the time. And we are saying you can fix this case, you can investigate this even without that. But even if you need it, you already have it. So as of now, based on advice from lawyers, the team of lawyers and experts on DNA, both local and abroad, that's what he said. He doesn't trust the system, and until he has reason to be given reasons or a basis to trust the system, that's his position. No DNA. Yeah. But he has cooperated in full. We were here for 5 hours yesterday for a statement. He came back today. He suffered overnight in the lockup. He went to the hospital at the police request to do a medical. He went along with the medical as far as he thought was reasonable. So he's done everything to facilitate the investigation. We have given the police whatever information, nothing to hide. We're not taking the position, I have nothing to say. He's gone there, he said, this is it. This is the allegation, this is my response. This is the allegation, this is my response. This is a fabrication. This is politically motivated. We put it all on record.
As to DNA, you have taken DNA. DNA doesn't change. So why? Why do you want DNA again? Now this is where the suspicion comes. One of the things. So once taken, you have it. It's permanent. That's our view.
What do you think of what do you think of the CID director's reason for the way he was arrested yesterday?
Absolute hogwash. We will deal with that later. I have already given my explanation yesterday. We'll give it later at the PC. You'll hear the full story.
Was the reason for his release this morning is because of his medical condition, or?
No, I think the police and various people are waking up to the fact that it was a big mistake to start this entire thing. So a big mistake to harass him with the order on Sunday, the magistrate's order.
Yeah.
It's a bigger mistake to arrest him yesterday. There's a lot of pressure on them, from politically, from inside the country and outside. And I think that's why they were in a hurry to move him out. But the fact is, it is still an injustice. It was a
totally unnecessary
to keep him in the lockup.
Yeah.